Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. This is May's what I wore this month. I couldn't really be bothered cleaning off my desk because it is just full of stuff at the moment, so we're doing it here on my bed instead. So I was due on Friday the 8th of May, but it turned up a day late. On Saturday the 9th of the May, and actually quite late too, so I didn't get it until about 9:30 that night. That is kind of very rare for me. I usually get it between like midnight and 6, but that's just sometimes what happened. I did wear a couple of moderates and period underwear in the lead up to my period, being that I was expecting it and I kind of am just always prepared in that way. So I wore this 9-inch rabbit by Novel Red. It is quilter's cotton, bamboo cotton core and Wind Pro backed. Next up is this 9-inch Mistresses of Evil by A Splendid Story, which is cotton lycra topped, super heavy organic bamboo fleece core and grid soft shell fleece on the back. This is the 9-inch Ballroom Villains by Fire Lily Designs. It is cotton knit topped, organic bamboo fleece core and Wind Pro on the back. Sorry about the dogs barking. We have a neighbour who has an inability to be able to train her dog, but that's okay. She can't train her children either. This one here is this upside down, the next upside down. This 8-inch Dash Hounds print, which is by a Purple Panda, and is cotton lycra topped, bamboo fleece, cotton fleece and soft shell fleece core with soft shell fleece on the back. And she designates how heavy they are by these stars on the wing. So 1 is liner, 2 are moderates, and then 3 are heavies. I hope that's what it says. So that's a moderate. This is another one by the Purple Panda, which is actually, you know what, I think I have these the wrong way around, because as usual I do this in order of wearing, so that you guys can see where we started and where we ended up. So the overnight I wore this 13-inch, 14-inch. This is the Edelweiss Ivory print by Hannah Pads, and it is organic cotton top and core and their TPU back. So that is a back. Okay, we'll put that there. Then we've got this next day was this 10-inch Australian Animals by Purple Panda. It is woven cotton on the top, and it is bamboo fleece, cotton fleece and pea wool in the core, and woven cotton on the back, and you can see the stars more clearly on this pad. This one you guys should all be familiar with by now, which is a 10-inch Little Mermaid by Venus Pads. It is cotton knit topped, flannel core and fleece on the back. This is an 11-inch Hocus Pocus. It is Orange Tulip Knit by Orange Tulip Knits. It is cotton lycra topped, super heavy bamboo fleece core and Wind Pro on the back. This is this 11-inch Winnie the Pooh, and it is, sorry, I just realised what they were playing outside is actually the theme music. They were playing, these guys across the road are having like a drinking party, and it's pretty hilarious. They're very rarely home. They usually do FIFO work, but when they are home, sometimes they have this drinking session, and they're playing classical music before, and it was like the Star Wars theme. Anyway, 11-inch Winnie the Pooh. It is by Erin Sweet Sew. Cotton topped, organic bamboo fleece, cotton fleece flannel and pure core and corduroy on the back. This is a Stars and Moon set by Kitty Cat Cloth. Kitty Cat Cloth hasn't returned to making yet, so I think she's been off maybe 8 or 9 months up now. But she sold out as soon as she listed in her shop. So I think it probably, she was actually quite a popular maker. So as soon as she listed, you were lucky to get some of her work. I have been lucky enough to get some of her work and lucky enough to destash some of her work. So other people get the privilege of knowing how good her pads are. So this is a 10-inch and it is organic bamboo velour on top, flannel and cotton fleece core, and this grid WinPro on the back. This design is called the Sitten Kitten. Next up is this 11-inch Lilo and Stitch handmade by Hetty. It is cotton topped, Zorban flannel core and fleece backed. The overnight that I wore was this 14-inch Blood Spatter by Calabear Creates. It is cotton topped, bamboo French terry, cotton flannel and PU core and micro fleece on the back. Next up is this Hanapad Green Moderate. It is organic cotton topped and cord, and then this Hanapad Green pattern. I think they call it the Hana Green, and it has these little silicone dots on it. The review is upcoming of the Hana Pads products. And the backing is TPU. This is another one by Kitty Cat Cloth, and it is organic bamboo velour and cotton flannel fleece core and WinPro on the back. Now they're playing a Jurassic Park theme. I swear it must be a whole CD that they have of movie themes. This is another one by the Purple Panda. These are recent purchases-ish. I may have not done an unboxing, but it wasn't. I do have a birthday month vlog coming up. The birthday month is actually May, and these were not included in the birthday month vlog, but I do have pads coming that are included in that. This is Swans. There's like kind of animal print by the Purple Panda. It is 10 inches. It is woven cotton, bamboo organic cotton fleece and PU core and woven cotton on the back. And again, her tag is moderate. This is Vampire Tea by Calabear Creates. It is cotton lycra topped, bamboo French terry core and micro fleece on the back. I think my phone is falling over. This is a Crowley print. If you don't know who Crowley is, Google search him by Splendid Story. It is 12 inches. It is cotton lycra topped, super heavy organic bamboo fleece core and soft shell fleece on the back. This is another one by the Splendid Story. It is Disney princesses dressed up as serial killers, which I found particularly hilarious. I wish I'd probably got more in this print. It is cotton lycra topped, again, super heavy organic bamboo fleece core and soft shell fleece on the back. This is the, again, you're probably very familiar with this one, 14 inches Hello Kitty by Go With Your Flow, and my camera is falling over, and it is cotton lycra topped, bamboo fleece, cotton flannel core, and of course my favourite backer, corduroy. This is Juju, which is all organic cotton, and it's lined in PUL as well. So organic cotton backer and PUL lined as well by Juju. Review of that coming up too. Mickey Mouse is 10 inches. It's by the Purple Panda. It's cotton lycra. It's super heavy bamboo fleece, cotton fleece and PUL core, and woven fleece on the back. This is 10-inch Antique Indigo, which is this pattern by Hana Pads. That's their logo at the top. And it is organic cotton and TPU. This is by Odds and Zombies. It's 9 inches. It is cotton topped and backed, and it's got a bamboo batting core. This is a 10-inch by handmade by Hetty, and it is cotton-topped Zorban flannel core and fleece on the back. This is a 10-inch BAM. This is a 10-inch Rainbow Bear by Venus Pads, which you can see by the tag. It is crushed velvet top, flannel core, and fleece backed. This is another one by 10-inch by Venus Pads, and it is again crushed velvet, flannel core, and fleece on the back. This is a 10-inch X-Files by Splendid Story, which is cotton lycra topped, super heavy organic bamboo fleece core, and soft shell fleece on the back. This one here is a 10-inch by Fire Lily Design. It is a cotton knit topped organic bamboo fleece core and Wind Pro fleece on the back, and it has my favourite Disney villain, which is the Evil Queen in her melting apple. Next up we have this Simpsons by Looney Love. It is a cotton jersey topped, super heavy organic bamboo fleece core, and grid Wind Pro fleece on the back. And then this, so this is a 9-inch Beetlejuice by Go With Your Flow. It is cotton lycra topped, bamboo fleece, bamboo cotton and PU core, and corduroy on the back. And last but not least is this 9-inch Evil Queen by Bella Luna Inspirations. It is athletic wicking jersey topped, bamboo core, and fleece on the back. On day 2 I wore this Yuki cup. Day 3, so I wore on the Monday, even though I got my cycle very late at night. I didn't probably need to wear a cup this big. This is my biggest cup, and I usually wear it on my heaviest day. I possibly didn't need to wear it then. And then I wore this on kind of day, so this was day 3, this was day 4, this was the Acalia cup, and there is a review of this cup upcoming. I haven't cleaned, I've washed them out obviously, but I haven't sterilized them yet, because you know they get thrown around a lot. So that was day 3 and 4. I also wore this Acalia underwear throughout the day. These are 4 different types of sizes here, and that will be gone over in the review. So I wore these every day of my period. Going to work with pads, I took 4 pads with me to work and used these 4 pad wrapper bags. I didn't actually take a wet bag with me to work. I just swapped out the clean pad that was in this one with the dirty pad, so that's what I did there, and just took 4 with me because I change approximately every 2.5 hours, and I'm at work. I'm out of the house probably 9 hours, so that's about every 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours that I can change, and I wore the cups anyway. And at night I wore my 6 pairs. I've got here are 6 pairs of Love Luna underwear, so I wore them at night. So that's how I use my other backup. So that is a total of 31 pads, 7 pairs of Acalia underwear, 6 pairs of Love Luna, and 2 menstrual cups, along with 4 pad wrappers. And that is May's what I wore this month. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your morning, afternoon, or evening, depending of course where you are in the day, and I will catch up with you all in the next video. Bye everyone.